Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today I wanted to give you guys a close-up look of these Dog knives, Lucky Dog Knife Co. Andrew is a USA designer here in the US, makes these small fixed blade knives, designs them, and then David Mary Custom over in Canada actually hand makes these knives for them. They water jet these little blanks and then they hand grind them, very small batch production. I would say 10 to 20 of each of these models. And these are two new models that are, well, this is an existing model. This is the new model. These are in stock now. The one I bought from David last year was this model right here that will be in stock with a new model later this summer. This is the little ranch dog. This is a space style blade with jimping on the top. This has got a nice wood handle, very nice, very well made. Again, water jet from a 3V blank. This one was. They're in AEB-L, the summer batch that's coming. They're also offering a new design called the GuardDog, which is going to be a spear point about this same size, available with the wood handle or with one of the micartas. And what's really cool about the sheaths of these little knives is they use a Boltaron material, which is kind of like a Kydex. It's a similar heat wrap shrinking material, but it's more resistant to chemicals. It's more resistant to being more tough. It's just a more solid product than Kydex. So these do come with the Boltaron sheaths and the discreet carry. This is the Mod 5. They've got a bunch of different discreet carry style clips, both sides and where the screw holes are. But these are made for a Mod 5 clip. Drops in your front pocket or in your back pocket, locks in great. We'll look at these here and how they carry in a second. But what we have here is we have the little BullDog, a new little knife, and the GuardDog. The GuardDog is a knife I reviewed last year in 3V with the Ranch Dog, which is this guy right here. This uses kind of a sheep's hawk blade is what Andrew calls this. And it's a very gentle hawk bill with the sheep's foot point. You've got this really nice micarta handle, brass pins, and a lanyard. And again, this is AEB-L. You've got jimping here for your thumb, and then you've got this little depression in the blade for your finger, because this knife is a very good cutter. Grab some paper real quick. So if you're paring plants, if you're cutting down cardboard, this little guy is super, super slicey. It's got a really nice hawkbill point. It's great for drag cuts, push cuts. Just an awesome little knife. And then I fell in love with this guy. This is the BullDog. It's a little 2-inch blade. Both of them are flat ground. Both of them are AEB-L. Both of them are very slicey. I like this because it's kind of like a little mini utility knife. It's got a great point. This one's Burgundy micarta that is, in my opinion, very pretty. It's a deep red, kind of purple. You can see the lines in the micarta. You can see the plunge grind as well as the grind lines in this little blade. And this, I guess you would call I think he calls it a ram's foot blade. I think the style of blade on here is a ram's foot. And it's AEB-L steel, which is really good for toughness, edge retention, ease of sharpening, and its stainless properties. Two very different knives, both in size and in function. I really like the GuardDog. I think it's a great cutter. It's got a very unique blade. These are in stock right now. as well as this little BullDog, and then the Ranch Dog and the new River Dog will be coming later this summer. I love this little knife. The grip is also smaller than the GuardDog. However, I can get a full 3 on it, and then my pinky slides where the lanyard is, and then the jimping in the blade, if I'm going to do push cuts, gives me plenty of room to keep my hand from going up onto the blade. Detail cuts, utility type cuts, carpet cuts. Just a great little straight ram's foot blade. Nice little sharpening choil on both of these guys that David cuts into them. And again, after these are waterjet, they're cut by hand by David. You'll notice you've got nice beveling on the handle material, and it comes in, no liner, because they're keeping the cost down on this model, but very, very smooth. You've got this nice recessed grip material that gives you a little bit of ergonomics. It also helps with the retention of the sheath and locking that in. You've got great retention on these sheaths. I wanted to show you how these guys carry. We'll get a few measurements. So if we're going to carry it in our front pocket, that's how deep the GuardDog carries. I have to always struggle to get these out of the pocket because these discreet carry clips work so well. And then this little guy, because again, you cannot adjust these sheaths that much. They do have 2 holes, but you would have to almost get a different clip to make this work. But I love the way the little BullDog carries in the pocket, because to me it carries nice and deep. Again, I use my back pocket, but you can see how much is showing there. And then again, that clip hangs in the pants very well. Very easy to draw the knife. Very easy to resheath the knife. Not so easy to get out of the pocket. You just got to be a little bit patient, and I'm not super patient. And then here we have GuardDog and the Ranch Dog are right around the same size. The little BullDog is going to be a little smaller. This guy's going to come in right around 170 bones in AEB-L. These guys are going to come in, I think, around 190 bones, maybe a little bit more, but right in that 190, under 200 bones, I'm going to guess, for any of these. And keep in mind, they're USA designed by Lucky Dog Knife Company, and then they are made with a small partnership with David Mary Custom, which I'm really proud of Andrew for keeping it here in North America, not going and outsourcing it and having a ton of these built. He decided to go with a small custom maker who could deliver on the quality of his designs. And I think that's the same philosophy I have. So I really appreciate what Andrew's doing. He is going to be joining me on Friday Night Flicks this Friday night, which I think when you're watching this will be tomorrow night. Come by, ask him some questions. He's a great guy. He's been on the show before when I first met him. 6 inches overall on the GuardDog. 4 3/4 overall on the BullDog. The handle is 3 3/4 on the GuardDog. 2 3/4 on the BullDog. 2-inch blade. 2 3/4-inch blade. So if you're looking for, both of these are going to be small, 6 inches, 4 3/4 inches. They're both in stock. Go over, I'll leave a link in the website to Lucky Dog Knives so you guys can go check these little guys out and some of the other configurations, i.e. handle materials they come in. Very nicely done. They're perfect little custom pocket droppers. I think David has executed these things amazingly, and I think that Andrew designed fantastic little pocket droppers. You know, taking the details like the Boltaron sheaths, the Discreet carry clips that ride really deep to make these wonderful little pocket droppers. And then coming this summer, you'll have the Ranch Dog, well, excuse me, and then you will also have a knife called the River Dog in a spear point. But this is Lucky Dog Knife Company, and these are the small fixed blades that are in stock today. And you'll see on the website, I'll put a link directly to the little knives. They've also got some really cool shirts, some merch there. But take a look at the little knives. So the ones you'll see the true pictures of are these two guys, the BullDog and the GuardDog. And then you'll see renderings of my Ranch Dog and the River Dog, both of which will be coming out a little later this summer. Ask Andrew Friday night, or just reach out to him and ask him. We'll find out when those others are coming out. But guys, if you like small fixed blades and you like either of these designs, please check them out. Grab one while they're there. They're fantastic knives. Real quickly, I want to say thank you to all the channel members. I want to say thank you to anyone who comes in and watches my knife and EDC content. I want to say hit the like button. I also want to say there'll be a video coming up over there. If you're so inclined, give it a watch. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.